Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Well, hey there. So you want to learn how to make a canister for your shotgun mics, eh? Like this one? Or maybe this one? Well, you're in luck. I just so happen to have spent, $20 and figured out how to do it. You need... Let's get to it. First thing on the shopping list, you want to pick up a length of 2-inch PVC piping. Next, you want to pick up 1-inch wide insulated piping for the innards. Then you want to get 4 end caps. And then you can get some adapters. I got threaded ones just because they're cheaper, but get male adapters. Next, you want to pick up a pack of 2 lockable draw catchers. Then you want to get 2 1-inch hinges. Then a sandwich, just in case you get hungry, because this will take a little bit. If you guys are curious about the price of these items, I have the receipt right here. Now let's get started. So there's really no need to measure. All you need to do is to keep a little tally mark right by the edge of the microphone, and you want to make one every quarter turn, just so you know that you're making a straight cut. If you are doing this hand with a hacksaw like I will be doing. If you do have a table saw or a circular saw, more power to you, my man, more power to you. So if you do a table saw or a hacksaw, you want to make sure you have 2 of the marks visible so that you can cut a moderately straight line, which is probably more difficult than it should be. And I used a vise to keep the pipe steady because this is pretty delicate work right here, but it's going to get even more delicate as the process wears on. So now that we have our cut PVC pipes, let's go back upstairs. Now that we have our sawed off pipe, as you can see, there's some, rough little flaky bits. You're going to want to sand these off because you really don't want those getting into your mic. It's just gross. Next, you're going to want to split in half some of your piping and then cut a hole just big enough to be shoved in one of the end caps. And after you've glued this down and let it dry, you're ready for the next step. Now you're going to want to smack some glue in there. Do it, a nice amount. I'm using Gorilla Glue because it's awesome. And then, just press those suckers firmly on there. Be forceful and just, make sure they stick. Next, you want to get the male adapters, or just threaded or unthreaded. For some reason, threaded was cheaper. No idea why. Anyway, you want to gonna set this on the top of the tube, like so. Then you're gonna smack some nice, yummy glue in this one too. Just slip it right on there. Nice and firm. Be forceful. This isn't, baking time with Mrs. Smith. It's gotta stay on there, you gotta keep your mic safe. So this is looking pretty good so far. I think we're ready for the next step now. And just a quick side note, for the adapters, you want to make sure there's about 1/3 of an inch of thinner adapter bit left on there, because if there's any more than that, it'll really get in the way of the hinges, and we do not want that. No. Next, you want to slip that foam insulation in there. For some reason, this 1-inch was a pretty snug fit into the 2-inch piping, and I liked it a lot. And there's no measurements. You just want to trim off the edge, as straightly as possible, and then you want to, just get it all gooed up with glue and slide it in there some more and smack it in there nice. And then you want to, take some scissors and cut it off, and then there's going to be some extra glue around the rim probably, so you're going to want to wipe that off because don't need no mess. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now I'm going to have to apologize for this last part because for some reason My SD card just totally pooped out on me, didn't want to record at all. But for the last part of attaching the hinges and the latch, you're gonna have to bend them because these are made for flat surfaces and not the curved shape of the PVC tubing. But that is gonna be your pretty much only challenge with these, apart from just drilling the holes and screwing them on. Just making sure you line them up properly. It's all pretty just basic from there. But at the end of it, you're gonna have a pretty nice set of little PVC pipe tubes that are about $5-6 a piece. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then please like the video, because that's how people get more views now, is their video is now done by the likes, which is kind of bad news for me since I don't have that big of a fan base. But thank you for watching.